Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. Today's video is going to be focusing on the Automaton. It's basically the new DLC rifle that just came to Call of Duty World War II as part of the Days of Summer event. Currently there's only two ways to get this. Luck through supply drops or using your armory credits. I had to spend about 20,000 armory credits for the weapon, but it does cost around 25 to 27,000. I don't know the exact number, but I know it is up there. So I used three different attachments for this weapon. The first one was extended magazines because I wanted to up the magazine capacity from 25 up to around 37. That's what the difference ends up being. So it kind of has a similar magazine capacity as the 1941. The weapon is also a 3 to 4 shot kill, and the range that cuts off at is 25 meters. So that advanced rifling will double that up to 50 meters. And then I ran high caliber, and the reason I'm running high caliber because it lowers the time to kill, because if you land a headshot it will reduce the number of bullets you need to kill. So at that 50 meter range, if you land at least one headshot, you will get a 2-shot kill with this weapon, and 3-shot beyond 50 meters. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the gameplay, and I think this actual gameplay shows off how powerful this weapon is. We do kind of destroy them. I am playing with my buddy Earl Shatter, another YouTuber, and we're gonna just absolutely demolish this enemy team. We're gonna get all kinds of streaks, double ball turret, all kinds of destruction. And you guys are going to be able to see that shown off. And I'm going to kind of walk you through my thought process, because at the end of the day, if I just give you the weapon class and I don't show you how to use it, it's kind of pointless, at least in my opinion. So if you're enjoying the video so far, or you think you're going to enjoy it at some point in the video, remember to hit that like button. I do have a goal of 300 likes, so if we get there, I'd be very appreciative of that. Also, if you're new to the channel, I typically do these subscriber breakdowns, best class setup videos like you're seeing today, tips and tricks, in-game news, in-game updates, and I focus a lot around Call of Duty content. If that sounds interesting, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on before you click away from the video. In this specific gameplay, you're going to see that there is a shotgunner running rampant, and the easiest way to avoid a shotgunner is just to increase those sight lines. You're going to see anytime I die by a shotgunner in this video, I'm coming around a corner, and it's probably not the best move to move through those ways. Another type of player you typically going to deal with is those long-range snipers, and the only way to really deal with them is to flank them, but sometimes that's a little bit more difficult, especially when the maps are a little bit more linear, where they get long sight lines and it's really hard for you to push through. You're going to see I die by a shotgunner. Couldn't really do much there. At least if the guy shot me, I would have felt better about it, but to instant die kind of sucks. And again, like I was saying with snipers, what you really want to do is choose sight lines where you have the advantage. In this gameplay, I didn't really run into too many snipers, so I was able to push different directions, knowing that really I was only dealing with people with regular weapons. And regular weapons to me are SMGs, LMGs, or rifles. And then the other two one-shot kills are shotguns and sniper rifles. So right here, I'm kind of pushing around this guy, take him out really easy. You can see how quickly this weapon melts. It does have that 3-shot range, like I said, up to 50 meters. So almost anywhere on this map, I will be killing people with 3 shots. If I'm hitting through something, it does obviously take more, but it's really only going to be a 3 or a 4 shot. You can see I'm coming around the building. So I kind of got to avoid that area. I do end up streaking up, and you're going to see it's because I kind of changed my tactic a little bit, forced a little bit longer range engagements, use my bouncing Betty's S-mines to my advantage, because basically that's all I can do. If I run through mid, I'm going to be insta-melted. I don't even get a chance to gunfight. Whether they're accurate or not, doesn't matter. If they hit me, I'm basically dead. What I'm slowly trying to do is navigate the map and really push towards their spawn. I don't want to get all the way in their spawn. I just kind of want to be on the outside of it, because if I go too deep, then it's going to kind of put some irregular spawns. And right here, I know that I'm going to catch the guy off guard. So I come up here, take him out real easy, then I peek around, double check the spawn, and then I shoot this guy right out of spawn. And then I know I got to reposition, and there's another guy just shooting right there, and I end up bad luck. Obviously, since I don't have a suppressor, I'm not hitting off the map, especially when I fired those weapons. It's just kind of a little bit of bad timing there. But you're going to see I slowly might work my way back up there again, slowly creeping forward. Obviously, I do die in some scenarios right there. Not much I could have done. That guy was in a better position, and then he outgunned me. You can see right here the gun just absolutely destroys. Got a triple kill there. Now I know they're coming right out of spawn. They could be right below me, but based off the mini-map, it's showing me that they're all in front of me. You can just see the weapon absolutely destroys at that 3-shot kill potential range. It's just stupid. And you can see you can get a lot within the feed. Even though you only have a 37 magazine compared to a 45 like an STG, you're going to be able to absolutely melt, because you have a little bit of the same kill potential as the bar. Not quite as fast rate of fire, but the recoil on this thing is very manageable. Whether you run rapid fire or you want a reflex or any of that type of stuff, the only thing I would drop in the scenario of my attachments is you could actually drop that high caliber for rapid fire if you feel more comfortable, or reflex sight, or even a grip if you do struggle with it. That's the one that's more negotiable, but you definitely need that advanced rifling, because it makes every kill beyond 25 meters 1 shot less. So you can see right here, I'm kind of just playing smart. Bouncing Betty goes off, and I call in my paratroopers, and then it's almost going to be a GG. You're going to already see it. The paratroopers end up going off. Give me that map control. I kind of pay attention to where they're at. Obviously, they're landing, and I'm just kind of waiting it out. I know the guys are going to start hunting for me, because after you've been in one spot for a little while, everyone gets a little thirsty because they're dying. I'm 1 kill off my ball turret gunner, so I really want to make sure I get that. So I'm just kind of positioning, peek real quick because I know they're coming around a spawn. And I kind of want to position myself here if they run through mid. I don't really want to take any risky positions because I know my back's covered by that S-mine. I know plenty of teammates are here. We're really pushing for that map control. As soon as they peeked out, I got flashbang because I was really thinking that was the ideal time to peek, because as soon as the ball carrier gets that close, I know they're in a position where all the attention should be focused on them. So I go ahead and take that guy out, thinking that guy's still alive. I position back over here, kind of just waiting it out. I'm kind of a little bit deep where I should be, and then I get back to safety. You can see I get back into that little S-mine zone. This is a cool spot. Obviously, you've seen when I run around with the PPSH or any of the other SMGs, I'm running through their spawn because they don't really know where I'm at with that suppressor. And obviously with this, since they know exactly where I'm at every time I fire my weapon, I have to play a little bit smarter. Watching what my paratrooper's doing, he ends up getting killed. And my teammate's right there. And we're kind of in a really good spot to actually push the goal. We've already scored once, and we're in control of the objective and the ball and the map and all that good stuff. I'm still sitting on a ball turret gunner. Actually about 8 kills off of V2 rocket. Obviously I don't get it based off the description I've given so far. But you can see how kind of I'm positioning. Not necessarily spawn trapping because they get a chance to run out. And then I get insta-destroyed by some guy just comes out. Bad timing LMG. I've already killed him 9 times. Just insta-melted. Not much I could do there. If you are enjoying the commentary so far, remember to hit that like button. Again, a goal of 300 likes would be ideal. And if you are enjoying the content, remember to subscribe with those notifications on, because this is a typical type of breakdown I do in almost all of my videos. So one question a lot of you probably want to know is, how good is this gun? Is it even worth getting? I would definitely get it. I know the event ends on the 28th of August, so you do have about 3 or 4 weeks before you actually run out of time. But what I would recommend doing is wait it out, try and get it through some of these bribes and other supply drops. Don't waste your armory credits, because there will probably be another event closer to the end of the life cycle of the game, probably when DLC 3 drops. Right here, I just get in a ball turret gunner, go crazy or whatever, and you're going to see it ends up cycling through. I'm getting map control, allows my teammates to push forward. They're all kind of camping out in the building, but as soon as they come out, I take them out. But overall, like I would say, the weapon does remind me a lot of the FG42 in its prime, with a little bit more ammo capacity. Even though the iron sights are a little wonky, for the most part, this weapon is very, very powerful. You do need that advanced rifling though, because with the FG42, it gets that default 50 meters. It's just a little bit slower rate of fire. So all in all, I think with this weapon being the state that it's in, I would definitely recommend getting it before the event's over. Probably not tomorrow or whatever the case is, whenever you get a chance to see this video, but I would definitely recommend before the event's over. So now that my ball turret gunner ran out, I'm going to end up moving a little bit forward across the map. And before it disappears, I get a good recognition of where the enemy team is. You can see we're already starting to push up. Teammate already got some paratroopers. We're going in, and you're going to see our teammate just score relentlessly, and it's unstoppable. Paratroopers just destroying. Paratroopers are so powerful. A lot of times people don't realize it's a lot about placement. You're going to see the kill streaks I go on right now is just crazy with this weapon. The ability to melt at range is very good. I think it could be a little bit more consistent with the reflex sight, just because the iron sight is a little weird that it has a little loop and it doesn't really have it. But if someone's in that box, odds are you're killing them, the little rectangle. And you're going to see it continues to go up, that the 3-shot kill potential is just way too strong. At most of the ranges, it's very good. The hip fire didn't feel too good. I think that's one of the drawbacks. Reload speed is probably middle of the road. It didn't really feel slow, but it definitely wasn't fast like the bar. The bar is significantly faster on the reload. And right here, I'm just kind of shooting through the smoke, looking for the name. And then you're going to see, I go ahead and kind of wait it out. Teammates grabbing the ball. He's a little bit distracted. The whole team's here. I end up going in, getting this kill. And then I got to kind of back up. I don't know exactly where everyone's at. So I got to kind of rotate around, peek into the spawn, thinking that there's a guy in front of me. I see if he's coming around, and then look at the hip fire in action right here. I go ahead and take the guy out, snap on. I destroy myself. How often does that happen? Bad placement on the Betty. I probably shouldn't have placed it where I was going to be standing, but that side of the map is definitely a powerful spot, especially if you want to have that map control. You can pick them up out of spawn on the left side or the right side. You do make yourself vulnerable, because when you are up there, you don't really have much cover, and people can flank around, because if people get too deep in the spawn, they start spawning in the wrong position. You can see I end up getting a little of those kills. I go back down, try and get that reload. I want to make sure I'm full ammo, and I can see where they're popping up on the mini map, and I just end up taking these dudes out pretty easily. Take this guy out, come back around, take him out. And you can see with the weapon, you definitely have the potential for a lot of feeds. I still had 9 bullets in the magazine. Obviously, the weapon is very good. I wouldn't call it overpowered. I would just say it's very balanced. It's very good in the right hands. If you're positioning yourself the right way, it will outgun most guns, especially if you land your shots. And that's how a lot of guns work. If you're just able to land the shots, you're going to be in a good position. I already know that it's looking bad for the enemy team. They're so trapped. People start rage quitting, and they're going to see we're up 14. right now, and we're gonna just keep scoring. Look at I end up taking so many people out at range too. It's kind of a pretty nasty gun. And that a lot of these kills would have been 4-shot kills, but it reduces it to 3. Call on another set of paratroopers, and it's just gonna continue to go off. They're not gonna be able to stop the onslaught of scoring. Every time I pop out, I pick off a couple kills. And like I said, this guy, I don't know what the heck he was doing. He ran right by me. This match definitely would have been a V2 opportunity if I didn't kill myself and die by the Lewis the other time. It does end up getting pretty close, but we do kind of run out of time. And it's just at the end of the day, the streaks end up going off and they take a lot of the kills away. Melting dudes. I got a ball turret gunner. And like I said, I keep peeking back and forth because I'm hoping if somebody comes out right here, I'll be able to get an easy kill. Put that firebombing run over that midsection so it almost forces them to spawn out. If they do come out, they're going to be on fire. So right now I put it in that direction so I don't get killed by it. I'm not going to go through their spawn. You see as they come around, the guy ends up popping up. And the guy with the shield, I don't know why people are starting to run shields when they start dying. You see right here, I'm already on a 25, 26 streak or so. And it just continues to go off. And that's what I recommend doing with this weapon is using those attachments. Again, I'm going to reiterate it. It's the extended mags, high caliber, and advanced rifling. That trio is going to be money for you guys. Let me know down in the comment section below if you had a chance to use this weapon. Did you get lucky in a supply drop? Dang, another shield guy, man. He just keeps jumping out, going crazy. And you can see the feeds are pretty good. I'm already on a 30. I think I ended up going on a 46 streak or something like that before I ended up dying. The guy ends up eating some bullets with the shield. I kind of peek out a little bit too long and I just get killed right there. That just about wraps up the video. If you did enjoy it anyway, remember to hit that like button. Again, I do have that goal of 300, so if we can get as close as possible to that, I'd be very appreciative of that. If you are still watching, you should probably subscribe because you did enjoy the content. If you learned anything, again, hit that like button. See you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.